It's better now. You can hear me. XAUUSD, it should be good for now. Yeah, it's loud enough. Maybe I come closer to the camera because now camera catch my voice. So let's back to the Forex calendar for a few minutes. The today news, core PPI, mid value, mid impact, I mean positive for the dollar. We don't need to talk more about it. There is also Fed chair nomination vote. New chairman will be Kevin Walsh. There is some information about it. You can read it if you want. And let's back to the chart. Yesterday we talked about the 50% fib here and OG zone here. During the stream, price almost hit that 50% fib level, took out the liquidity from here, and I told you if market print 15 minutes BOS, several candles in consolidation here, you can play the breakout. Or if market didn't do the proper 15 minutes BOS, you can wait for BOS of this structure and then put your fib. So market didn't print anything here for the 15 minutes. Can you treat it as a BOS? Maybe, but it's not good confirmation. But we get our confirmation from here. So what do you do next? Next, when markets start dropping, you put your fib from low to higher high, higher than this one. Change of character. And you're looking for fib levels. 50% and 61 to 78. At morning I sent this zone from 61 to 78. Market just touch it. Then when I'm back in front of my computer, I sent that two zones. Market is still holding one of it. 3-minute BOS here. That was also 1 minute BOS, 2 minute. And it depends. If you play tight stop loss, you are out for sure. Market sweep you. Then you can re-enter it here. I'm sorry, here after BOS again. And that was the setup for today, you know. Stop loss can be also below second zone, but yeah, it's a bit tough. My swing target is here, somewhere here. Wait, no. My swing target is here. There is my swing target. Let's remove the fibs. Let's remove this. Or we can leave it. Target can be also here. 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 You know, you're just looking at the lower highs. Where are they? Where they are? Oh, somewhere here, somewhere here, somewhere here, or maybe a bit higher. I'm always marking my targets, depends on what is on the left side. I'm looking at the liquidity sweep, at the potential highs to sweep, and things like that. Let's back to it once again. That was also 3-minute break of structure. It depends which time frame you like. You can play 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes. Also here 2 minutes. And stop loss. Stop loss depends on the risk, you know. I am fan of bigger stop. I'm going to check my stop loss. $45. I have 45. And target here. That's my setup. 1 to 4. You can also play tight stop loss. Yeah, hit you out, but if you play stop loss just below this structure here, you are out. If you play something like that, 1 to 5 here, let's say that was your second attempt, 1 to 9, and things like that. You can always manage your trade by every TP, maybe partial, maybe break even, maybe full close. Yeah, everything depends on your risk management. Yeah, let's analyze this chart. "15 minutes looking good, but still below the EMA 20. Can reject. Will be nice if we poke above it. If we push above EMAs, we should fly. Yeah, fib level is still holding it. 61 to 78, it's still holding the range. Market do the counter trend structure. Once we break this on 15 minutes time frame, we should fly, to be honest. That's pretty clean structure for fib. I like structure like that when we have a downtrend. market do the dip, after dip, break of structure, change of character, and then to the counter trend. Change of character, fly. That's a classic model. That's a classic structure model to play buys. Let me know if you have some question about this and about today. There is a time for the question, 1 minute. And I'm going to do the 4-hour analysis. What we have here. Let's remove the fib. Oh, you can see line chart, downtrend, poke down, break of structure, and counter trend to the fib level. We need to close above this one to confirm it. Even close above it is good. But if we break this lower high, we also being above EMA 20, so should fly. Can see break of structure, counter trend to the downside. Maybe some people think, oh, it's going down, it's downtrend, but we got change of character here. So where is my drawing? Wait, where is my drawing? Ah, okay. It's pretty similar, no? Change of character. Okay, I can't see any questions, so let's move ahead. Let me remove that fibs. We can remove it. Remove that target. We can also remove it. This. Oh, maybe I left it. Yeah, if this fib level didn't respect, if market didn't respect these fibs, we have a zone here. If market fake out us, we have a zone here. And that zone depends on 4-hour fib levels for this structure. Downtrend on 4-hour, change of character here. Fib level, let's go. Yeah, but we don't need to worry about this zone now. Now let's focus on that 15 minutes here. That was the setup for today. From Discord. Yeah, 6 minutes to close this candle. If we close above it, should fly. Depends on my rules and knowledge. That was also BOS here, you know. This one will be stronger because we also crossing EMA 20. With this one, we were still below. When we do BOS here, we will be above. Yeah, any question for today's setup? Why this zone? Why I'm looking for buys? Why Phipps looks like that? If you have any question, let's drop it on the chat now. Also, if you want to analyze your chart on the live session now, you can drop it here in general chat question. I don't like that daily so much. There is the liquidity. Yeah, I'm not a fan of daily chart now. It looks more like a big sells. For hour looks good. This zone looks pretty good. If our setup didn't play out. Yeah, let's follow these candles here. More than 3 minutes to close. We can also check the oil, what happened on oil today, what happened on silver. I'm playing gold only. Yeah. And this zone is my first zone for buying Bitcoin for holdings. In January when we start RTC and when RTC was private, non-public, I dropped this one. When we were here, they hit into the zone and maybe we hit 100k. That's a good zone for investment for the Bitcoin. First zone, maybe not full capital, and there is second zone for buys long term. I put 30% here and holding 70% for this one. If we get there, I'm going full port here. Now I'm 30%. Oil. Oil break this liquidity We mark it at yesterday, I believe, or Sunday. For the technicals, targets here, here, here. After break is low, it can be just a waterfall. For the technicals, that's for the technicals, but we know who is the playmaker now. It's geopolitics. Russia cut export of oil. So if someone want to buy oil from Russia, I guess he need to pay more money. Yeah, same things happened here. Counter trend liquidity, holding structure for long time, cross, retest, and waterfall. Counter trend liquidity, holding markets for some time, cross, retest, and maybe waterfall, we'll see. But oil now is geopolitics stuff. For technicals, it looks like that. For geopolitics, it can be everything. So be careful with trading oil these days. Targets. One, two, three, four targets for oil sells. But first we need to do a break of structure here on 1 hour chart. If market do the break of structure, you can take your FIB from this one to here. You can wait from 0.5 to 0.78. Break of structure to the downside on the 1 minute to 5 minutes inside box, and let's go. That's for the people who are interested in playing oil. I don't know where will be the zone, because break of structure can be that deep, or maybe just smaller one. Yeah, when we see a break of structure, you can take your FIB on oil for these cells. DXY. Yeah, DXY sweep that highs. 4 hour. Here to here. Liquidity around 0.5 FIB level. And 1 hour. Wait. There is also liquidity, so when there is liquidity, I like to draw bigger box. 15 minutes break of structure inside, signal to buy DXY. And for 1 hour structure, for 1 hour is here. 4 hour, 1 hour. Silver. Oh, yeah, last time when I analyzed silver was in January. Pretty clean. Silver is trending to the upside so hard. Yeah, come on, silver want to fly. Target here, and here. There is no entry for now. She just flying. Probably entry was there. Yeah, 0.5 fib touched. Fly. I can't analyze it when it expand to the upside. Because rules for the fib, you can put fib when market show you a high and start dropping. Then you can put your fib. Something like that. But first you need to see market dropping to the downside to put your fib. Because if you put your fib now, you know, for the next 10 minutes, market can be higher and higher, and maybe higher. So your zone going up and up. That's why it's important to wait for the top and start dropping. Monday, rebalance. Breakout that equal highs and see ya on the moon. Close above. No. Bye bye. That oil short can be really good deal. I like oil for short, for big short. If oil do something like here, it's like a 15%, you know. But that's geopolitics stuff. So we have oil. I'm going to drop it on the Discord. Maybe I do a separate room for the other assets here. Yeah, let's put it here today. cells. DXY buys silver. Yeah, I can't say anything on the silver. For me, it's buy on silver. It should go up. Yeah, we have liquidity here. Maybe sweep and waterfall. We'll see, but this one and that higher one line are targets for silver for sure. Somewhere between them. And gold. Yeah, gold GG. 4 minutes to close this candle. Clean BOS. And we also should fly. You know, that's just an extra confirmation from that 15 minutes. Because our regular entry for today was 1 to 5 minute BOS. It depends how you play it. If you play tight stop loss, she will hit you out here. But if you play bigger one, you should be still in the game. Yeah, so let me know if there is some question for today's session, maybe for the DXY, for the silver, for oil. That oil looks very good for sells on technical side. Only things to makes you avoid of trading oil is geopolitics now and war, but for the technical side it's so clean. It's so clean. 3 minutes later, Donald Trump, blah 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 blah, and GG. oil fly. But for the technical side, yeah, it's really good. If you want to analyze other assets, you can also tell me. I will check it. Double top, break of structure here. Yeah, almost 61. S&P also looks like GG. If we take that equal highs, see ya on the moon. Christian, welcome, Christian. Oh, again in work, okay. I sent some charts on traded ideas, and we analyze different assets today, also not only gold. Because when I talking about gold, session can be 20 minutes. So if you guys have some assets, are interesting in some assets, you can tell me and I will analyze it by my eyes. That 4 hour on the XY looks also very good. Yeah, BOS first. If they didn't do a BOS, I will avoid sells on this one. Oh, we can look at euro. Yeah, reaction here after Christmas. Nice reaction from the zone. That was zero imbalance, I remember it. I do it with Philip. We also talk about setup inside here. Yeah, but that was in the past. Now 4 hour. It looks like consolidation. For the bigger picture. For the bigger picture, 4 hour sweep of that highs. When starting dropping, when start dropping, you put your fib. Wait for the 0.5 to 61.78 and buys. Chart on DXY and Euro looks like buys. So someone will go to stop loss and other one can play because they have a correlation. Gold is bearish in my view, all that matters, so maybe I sell soon. Okay, let me check it. In my eyes, I don't think so. In my eyes, it's pretty bullish, to be honest. If this setup didn't hold, we have zone here. But in my eyes, it's pretty bullish. All rules are checked. Break of structure here. Fib level. Break of structure out of fib level. Retracement phase, counter trend, break of structure. So this is This is set up from the book. But yeah, maybe for scalping something. Or if you like this 4-hour zone, maybe you can try to sell it into it. But I avoid sells for now. There's a counter trend liquidity. Yeah, we touch it, so maybe some rejection, but I see buys, to be honest. Okay, guys, 2 minutes for the questions and I'm out. Two minutes for the question and I'm out. So if you have some question for today, what we talk about today, the XY, gold, silver, S&P, Bitcoin, and oil. If you have some question about it, you can put it just now, and we finish in few minutes. Gold from today, very nice. Robert, I got liquidity. I put my. Oh, yeah, that was risky stop. But if you want to see big gains, you need to play small stop loss. Big reward, but more risk. I'm a fan of playing bigger stop loss, smaller reward, but I'm usually safe with my stop loss. Okay, guys, I can't see any question. Christian said it's all good so far. Yeah, thank you, Christian, for your feedback. So we see tomorrow at Thursday. Tomorrow, corridor sales coming, unemployment claims. So we have a few mid and low impact news. That's low impact. 3 are mid impact. Even if there is red folder, it's mid impact. And all of them together can do a roller coaster on the market. So I will be active on the Discord around 2:30 p.m. after that news and before, and then we have a stream at 5 p.m. like always. So that's gonna be it from myself. Thank you guys for being here with me today. See you again tomorrow. Bye bye.